Welcome back to Benny's Backyard Project. I'm Benny, on my right's Maddie, and today we've got two special guests.
Both reigning from the lands of Toulouse, France. Two of the most hard-hitting names in the drum and bass scene. They've been a massive influence on us personally, and the style that we mix, the music that we listen to. And they're honestly, we just met them, but two of the nicest guys we've ever met. They're currently in New Zealand for the 1985 tour, obviously with the one and only Alix Perez. They're so well known for their deep bass lines and their soulful nature. And we're just so stoked to have them on. Monty and Etienne from Visages.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure.
Yeah, well, how you boys going?
We're good, man. We're good. So we went down the beach.
Yeah, really lovely.
We went with Ben and Charles from Coastal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just good to catch up with everyone and just be here for the summer and be here with Etienne as well. So it just makes the tour nicer when it's together, obviously.
Yeah.
And caught up with Alix. We hadn't seen him in 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah.
Good catch up.
So yeah, it was a funny reunion.
Well, Monty, you obviously got a new album, Hit the Lights Out.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a bit about that? What was the inspiration behind that?
I've been wanting to do an album for quite a long time now, but every time when I tried to make it, it wasn't the right time. It's just one of those things you got to feel when you're ready. Being in lockdown in Europe, I thought that was the right time. I was lucky. I had a good 6 months of inspiration and just made a load of tunes, sent to Alix, and he was like, "Yeah, I like those." and that's how the album was made. Yeah, so Hit the Lights. Alix was like, "Yeah, find a track." I found a name for the album, and I was looked at all the tracks. I was like, okay, which one sounds albumish? And then Hit the Lights. And then usually it's when we do collabs. Valentin and Etienne, they send me ideas.
Or you send us ideas and we just work on them afterwards.
Yeah. So they send me ideas and I just finish them off basically.
Yeah.
How does that create? How do you guys come up with a track and sort of develop it? How do you think of just
as in
the
for the
ideas?
collabs?
Yeah.
Oh, so they start the track. And they just send hey, do you want to work on this? And if I feel like I can
make it better.
Can bring something
out on the track, then I'll just be like, yeah, send it to me, and vice versa. So, but we don't actually start tracks together. Maybe once.
We did, we did some though.
Well, that's not out though.
Spoiler! No.
That's but that track in particular that will come out, and you'll most probably hear.
How about you, Etienne? Have you got anything big projects? You boys got any big projects coming up?
Yeah, we got one EP on 1985, obviously, forthcoming next year, and another big one.
Big one.
Yeah.
Big one.
Another big one and some collabs and stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff for 2022, and it's gonna be sick, I think.
How did you guys initially get started in the first place?
Making drum and bass?
Yeah.
Well, I first discovered drum and bass was long time ago, and I was like, yo, this is super cool and everything. And I went to high school, and I've met these friends I had before. They were making music so much and started to make drum and bass because I was in love with the genre back then. I'm still in, but that's how it was. Basically, I just making music, but just for the hobby, for the passion, you know.
Is drum and bass quite big in France as well?
Not as big as New Zealand, no.
No, it's not
as big as the UK. Toulouse is good for drum and bass. Paris is pretty good as well, but that's the two major cities. So you compare. I don't know. Do you know? You've been to the UK?
No.
Yeah.
I really want to though.
Okay, so if you compare, I guess Toulouse is Bristol and Paris is London. Though Paris has size. Though Paris has less drum bass. We have a good history of drum bass in Toulouse. We've got Red Eyes.
Yeah.
So he's the got all the Vandal record guys. Who kind of pushed drum bass there.
Lutin as well.
And Lutin, he's the guy who brought drum bass to France back in the day.
With
catch the ferry or the plane to the UK and bring a load of vinyls back, and that's how it got there. And then we came along, and now there's other people now, new people, new generation. So it's cool. Shout out to Trail. Trail.
Yeah, Trail.
Our friend, he's a good friend of ours, Charles.
Cool. As 2021 comes to an end, it's been a big year, but kind of want to just know a few of your highlights of the year.
Highlight for me was Fold in London.
Oh yeah.
1925 night Fold in London. That was sick.
Yeah.
So it's in an industrial area. It's a big techno club usually, but I think they just let 1985 do a show there. And it's one of those shows in Germany. It's one of those venues like in Germany where you can't take pictures, right? So if you
you're not allowed to?
No, so if you bring your phone up, you get chucked out. But that's cool because people are not on their phones and actually just listen to the music. Yeah. It's nice in London because the label is Alix's label is he's from London originally and it's made there. So like what they want, what they're gonna hear, it's not just like kind of random people, if that makes sense. So that everyone's singing to the tracks and stuff like that. It's really nice. Yeah, it's cool.
What about yourself, Etienne?
We've been playing an Outlook boat party as well. Only a boat party, but that was actually insane. I loved it.
Yeah, but that was sick.
Yeah, I loved it.
How many people are actually allowed on the boat?
I don't know, but they pushed a couple more. How many people? I don't know. Was it 500 something?
On a boat?
Probably
Yeah,
less.
it was a big one, and the
Yeah,
sound
actually.
system was a fuck off sound system. It was just like I remember Alix dropped the
Wow.
first track.
Oh
and
my god.
I was with Valentin, the other guy from Visa, and we went down just to be like, let's listen to Alix's first track, and it just went bang, bang in my face. I was like, fuck, this is hurting me, and then we went back up. It was sick. As in good sound system, just bass, clean. But there was so many people on the boat, like the boat started to go like...
Yeah, tangled a little bit on the
like
side,
this. So we're like, I was on the deck, so I was like, what the fuck? So everyone was like just trying to get back on the other side, so it just balanced it out. But yeah, that was quite interesting. Yeah.
Well, both of you guys are pretty well known as well, besides your like drum and bass, your standard drum and bass tracks, your 174. For your 140 BPM tracks as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like what kind of inspired you to go down that route?
First, there will be like actually the Outlook where we've been playing. There were one night where there were Joker, Rusco, who else? I can't remember. Like dubstep, like 140, and I was like, oh, because we have been listening to dubstep like way ages ago, and yeah. Now actually pretty much like at the same time for me, but yeah. And we're like, oh, that was so cool because we had no chance to actually attend like a 140 gig before. And that was so great. So we were like, yeah, let's just do 140 again because that's actually fun to do. And yeah, that's how we...
Same.
Yeah.
I've just got dubstep before drum and bass. And I've always made it but never released it. And I think Alix releasing some made me want to release some. I've always made lots of different genres but mainly drum and bass. Maybe because when I was younger I was I'm scared of releasing other stuff than drum and bass. And I'm like, oh fuck it. Well, I want to play everything, and now in my sets I just play everything. Not just drum
you guys
and bass.
blend it together.
Multi-genre sets. I love drum and bass, but I just like to do everything.
Yeah. As long as there is space, it's alright.
Yeah.
Well, what made you guys come back over to New Zealand? I'm sure you guys have heard that the New Zealand scene's kind of grown, especially the drum and bass scene. So does that like kind of excite you guys to come back over? Did Alix kind of have you guys back?
Definitely. My tour, I was supposed to come back over in was it last year? Yeah, last year, but that got cancelled. I was supposed to do a solo. No, actually not a solo tour. I was with Rockwell. There was going to be Rockwell, myself, and Data 3. But that got cancelled because of COVID. And then Alix moved over, and then it was just like the perfect opportunity to get a 1985 tour going, basically. So we were lucky to get over here. So I feel very blessed as well because it's very hard to get over here.
It is.
Like, I mean, even I've had like even for New Zealand residents, like some of them are stuck overseas, and I'm like, we're not even New Zealand residents, and I'm like.
Basically,
you can be.
So yeah, we're very lucky for that. But yeah, New Zealand scene is amazing, and it's been even more on the spotlight because of I guess COVID and how you guys have been crushing it. And guys can do shows and stuff. I mean, drum and bass has always been big in New Zealand, but in the past 3 years, I feel like it's just
skyrocketed.
Skyrocketed. So that's cool. You must be happy.
Yeah, very happy.
Very happy.
That's very good. But yeah, thank you very much for taking your time out and doing this interview. Really appreciate it. All the best for your upcoming tour as well. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to the Auckland one, possibly the Tauranga one as well.
Probably.
And possibly Northern Bass as well.
Cool.
So hopefully we can't wait to see you guys up on stage killing it.
Cool.
finish off, I guess, if you got anything to tell everyone.
Oh, well, thanks for everything.
Big ups, everyone.
Big ups, everyone.
Thank you.
And yeah, have a nice summer.
Yeah.
If this is going to be released in summer. Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.